So we are 2 weeks out from Election Day. It's 2 weeks from tomorrow. Well over 10 million Americans have already cast their ballots, myself included. It feels great to have voted. I highly recommend it. No feeling quite like it. But now we are getting close to the point where we are out of time for anything but voting. Whatever you want to be able to say you did in this year's election, whatever you want to be able to brag about someday in the future, whatever you want to say you're proud you did when your country needed you, what you want your answer to be when somebody someday asks you what you did in 2024 when you were alive and American and fully aware that this was the highest stakes American election since 1940 and 1860. Whatever you want to be able to brag about in terms of your contribution to this moment in American history, your contribution to this election in which we are being asked to choose not just between one candidate and the other, we are being asked to choose between one system of government and another. Whatever you want your family lore about you to be for future generations of your family, when your family in future holidays, right, future family reunions, family get-togethers, when members of your family generations yet to come talk about you and what you did in the election that decided whether or not America was going to switch to a strongman authoritarian state instead of the system we were born to and grew up in, whatever you are going to do, it's what you're going to do now and in these next 2 weeks. History is calling. So what are you going to do? Whether it's calling voters in swing states, volunteering to knock on doors, volunteering to drive people to the polls, showing up at the local campaign office of your candidate or your cause and offering to do whatever needs doing at this late date, just on your own, calling or texting everyone in your contact list, in your phone, asking everyone you know if they are registered to vote, if they need any help getting to a polling place to cast that ballot, and can you please help them? I mean, whatever you want your bragging rights to be about doing your part, this is the last 2 weeks to do any of it. Voting is the bare minimum. You don't even get to brag about that. What else are you going to do on top of voting to help bring about the outcome that you want in this election? The answer to that question is whatever you sign up to do tonight and tomorrow, because we are otherwise out of time. Watching TV doesn't count. Worrying about polls doesn't count. Scrolling through your phone and doing nothing other than absorbing information does not count. It's time to actually do something. And really, it's now or never.